the Lionheart, Leapai, Wladimir Klitschko.
The U.S. veteran referee.
Boxers, you both received my instructions in the dressing room. I expect you to obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Let's touch gloves. I expect a good, clean fight. Let's touch gloves.
Teddy, Noel Thornberry, the trainer for Alex Leapai.
But if you don't have a means to convey it to the target, I'll bet you to you. And it's the same thing with the power of Leapai. Unless he has the chin of Klitschko, it has no value. And to do that, he has to get close enough to catch Klitschko. And how do you get close enough? Well, one thing is, and then move your feet forward and take steps to converge on Klitschko, to close the gap. And he's trying to move the feet forward. You are not going to win a fight between you and Klitschko.
And there is exactly that 6-inch difference in their measured reach.
Again, moving his head, trying to avoid that pole, and then moving his feet to try to close that gap. Looked like he got caught on top of the head there.
Into round one.
Good though. Doesn't look hurt, and he's acting like the referee made a mistake. Painting in the middle of the ring, which sometimes can get very slippery. Believe Leapai. He doesn't hurt. But if he eats any more of those right hands, that might change.
See Klitschko setting up the table behind that.
Yeah, that's what Klitschko does. You know, I mean, if you go to dinner in the average household, Klitschko's jab is the knife and the right hand is his fork. That's how he eats. One thing that I don't like is the weight of Leapai, Joe. Came in the heaviest of your career when you're in with
Klitschko's 247 and a half.
Klitschko's defense and offense work together. Defense to stay away from his jab.
So a steady and predictable first round for the heavyweight champion, Wladimir Klitschko. Here's a look back at that jab that put down Leapai.
Pole of a jab. That one gets in. The second one gets in. First one a little high up around the bridge near the chin. There you can see a left hook getting in. Second left hook was blocked by the glove of Leapai. You know, that for the right hand, that left hook has a heaviness to it, and it has a sneakiness to it. Not expecting it.
So all superlatives calculated by CompuBox. Klitschko averages.
And there's two kinds of jabs. I'm glad you brought up the jab. There's two versions of a jab for Klitschko. Setup, the range finder. The other one is the destructive punch that he's using right now. The one that pushes through the right hand. The other one, again, just a range finder. Right now, he's the destructive one.
And in that first round,
where Klitschko will just float that jab out. Right now, again, snapping it out. Always, really the punch that he wants to land, the right hand.
And Leapai has seen a couple of those blinded right hands where he's moving the hand is then coming through after it.
Well, that's what he tries to do. That's Klitschko's Sunday with the jab. Brush stroke your eye. Hand was coming. No time to steel yourself. No time to prepare yourself. And the right hand puts you to sleep. That's exactly, just look at it. That's doing. Trying to catch Leapai blind. Vision with the jab, and then at the right time, let a right hand come right behind for the heavyweight title. Just that way. Blinded him with the jab, hit him with the set at being good and effective at one thing. Controls range real well, keeps you with, and again, uses that long jab to set up the right hand. Control.
Goes 25th championship fight in his career, round number 3.
Even though you look at Leapai, you see it, you know, thick across the shoulders. Well, he was a smaller man when he turned pro, only 215, Joe. Even third fights. Well, Klitschko, He was 220 when he first turned. Again, when you see the thicker Leapai.
Out of the way, he came out lunging with a left hand, open up this third round, but now earlier.
And now you're seeing a version of the other jab of Klitschko that I alluded to earlier. You're seeing where he's keeping Leapai in front of him, looking to do that. Set up.
There's a right hand off the top of the head, landed by Klitschko.
The right hand. You are seeing a little more versatility from Klitschko than I've seen in the past, Joe. You know, more of a range of punches. Seeing that, he's very comfortable with Leapai. I mean, he's got
close the gap at all with that steady jab. There he comes windmilling in with a right.
Not only does it deteriorate you physically, because if you can't touch the other man, how do you have hope?
Three-punch combination landed sharply by Klitschko.
It's good for Klitschko. Impossible for Leapai, because Leapai cannot win on the outside.
End of 3. That's Saturday, May 10th, 8 o'clock Eastern. For now, round number 4. Klitschko, the only one he's missing is that WBC belt. That is the lineal champion. By all accounts, the recognized heavyweight champion of the world, in complete control against.
Most of the fights for
right
Leapai fought in Germany, Joe, 47 times. Matter of fact,
Ukrainian born, of course, has made his career here in Germany, where he's living in Germany and in South Florida.
He spends fighting guys that don't know how to get close.
Able to do so since his last loss back in April of 2004.
You great historians out there? Only Joe Louis 25, Larry Holmes 20.
Teddy, is there any point where Leapai just has to go for broke, and if it causes him, you know, reckless and through that bad neighborhood to get to the inside, he goes for it, eats a huge...
Because more of this can't lead to anything positive.
Series of right hands raining in here in the final minute of round number 4 as Leapai struggles to find an answer against Klitschko. Today, 16 straight. Lewis 25 straight. Larry Holmes.
So I don't have to applaud him. But he has never beat Joe Louis, and they never beat. Say who? Well, exactly my point. Who? That levels, and they didn't beat Larry Holmes.
May 10th on ESPN from Los Angeles.
Not just Klitschko, but Klitschko can make you pay a bigger price if you stand in front. That happens. You get hit in off a blind jab, and that's a guy with the length and size and power that Klitschko has. A lot of time left. An eternity for a fighter that so far he's had no ability to get close to.
Second knockdown here. Victory, Wladimir Klitschko. This is now for Klitschko.
Makers, and here you see why. Stood right in front. That time it wasn't a jab setting it up. It was a left hook. There it is, a throwaway left hook. Just to set up the right hand, the payoff punch, the money punch, right down. If you were the script writer for Leapai, you'd want to get close. Distance where only one man could win. Adequacy of these opponents. Driver was dumped.
Wladimir, Dr. Steelhammer Klitschko.